Shaw, I didn't expect you to be working here.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat. Then he logged that footage. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo. Thank you, Shaw. You were
Great! You also helped me if it weren't for you cleaning up my... All right, go ahead and do what you need to do.
If I'm not mistaken, silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't...
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived. And Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used if the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protective... I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice. I do not want any of my people to be going. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will... As for how things will...
The creator...
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never...
Hugo... He...
Belle, like...
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, we have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather with Hartman at the center. The mayor has been spreading this information.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burden to infiltrate.
Correct. And
I see. Hartman's study might hold.
So,
+1! Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence.
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
all right, then let's...
I'll send you the time and place for them if you encounter anything. I hope everything goes...
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your...
I am well aware of the ways of the... If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to... Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion.
No need for such an off-color joke.
We both know. I know far more about how the Ravenlock fit. I am also well aware.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, land.
How did you know that? No.
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something? And I'm also looking forward to receive. We can discuss what you wish to know while we...
Of course. I wouldn't let such an... As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee I'll come find you later.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with. I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with.
What did you mean by dessert just now?
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they... Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice court... Otherwise, Burden wouldn't have been... Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain.
Wherever you go, I'll follow Lord Phaethon. Isn't this...
Perhaps we're just lucky? Plus, they're secured. Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have...
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your... So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for them, but I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate... Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the bullet. How?
Dear Uncle, why must you can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible!
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon?
You filthy bastard! You only know
Petty tricks. Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish. Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point. Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my... Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else... Why do you look... You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your... Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes. And do you remember when we last used this trick?
Sometimes I really don't understand. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just...
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really did go... Or you wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
You're insane.
No, I'm flat.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me.
Don't look at me like that. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go.
It's all your fault! I wish I had never given birth to you! Oh, everything will get better. If you die, he'll come back. We'll have another, more than... So, Hugo, for the sake of...
So, I wasn't awake yet after all. I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
I told you. I am you.
Of course.
Yes. Your half-sister. Unfortunately. I don't like the way you blame yourself. But your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw your talent and wanted to use you to push the other children into competing with you. In their eyes, you were no more than a slave. Here you go again. Deep down inside, you've always wanted. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that day when you beat that boy's face into the dirt until he...
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased. Lycon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this... I don't want to hear something like that from you.
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
You're just afraid to admit it. You're too scared to face your true self and what you truly desire. part of me. Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness, justice. They're all part of me. All of this makes me who I am. That's why I won't get rid of you. And I won't resent you. I choose to embrace you.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise for me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw in my dream. I guess there are still some lingering side effects. Ah, my former partner. You're still as punctual as ever. I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too. Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Come on, let's get them out of here.
Yep. Repent!
Bunch of nobodies. Annoying as hell. Kill them!
You're welcome to try. More workers here. And...
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists. To him...
There's more over there. Let's hurry.
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you take a guess?
We're the ones here to stop you.
Can't remember the last time we worked this well as a team. Your legs? How are they feeling?
I'm fine.
To be honest, I think I prefer the way you used to fight. You had a lot more aggression.
I've merely learned to control my...
God damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
Before he passed away in that small... Icon? That incident back then. I didn't do it.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stays.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. I didn't come this far just to kill you. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this?
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief?
Thief? I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies. I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name.
You ungrateful bastard!
You flatter me. You've done well, Vivian.
You had better give me an explanation.
And here I thought this would be a touching reunion.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird, and I mourned your death.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variable. But it is because I am selfish that in any case, if you were in... Lycon's taking care of everything. Also, Belle, thank you. Hugo Vlad.
Master Proxy, although it is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.